When a snake comes, the birds, I've noticed, fly to non-leafy areas. I think the non-leafy so that they can be away from what camouflages the snake. Now there are, I'm not sure what these are. They look like starlings, but they're not spotted like a starling is. But they sit there in the wooded area and they'll watch the snake moving. I noticed that earlier before I ran to get the camera. These cute little things, they're over there snooping around. She's can't see her. She's eating bugs in the crevices, but these little birds, they seem to have a rank, and all the females were up here on this tree, except for two that were down with the males, and all the males congregate together, and then all the females. And if you notice, again, I'm gonna have to switch sides because of the screen. But up here, all of the females congregate together. Down below on the fence, all of the males congregate together, and they were with two females that they tolerated. The females did have to yield to them when they moved around toward them and get out of their way, but they seemed to be some kind of matriarch of some higher ranking female that they allowed there. And there was one male to the right, and I think it's the one that's sitting there now, who would actually get down and get close to the ground near the snake to take a closer look, or maybe hoping for an attempted peck or attack or something. But it's really interesting. When the coyotes come, these birds stay in the trees. Right now they have a lot of nests, and when the coyotes come, they come down into, let me try to put the, I can't get anything in range here because of my table, but anyway, they come down into those bushes that I'm showing you dead center right now. There's a stream back here, and it runs down into this crevice, which is right about where the top of the fence is, and it runs straight into these bushes back here, and they'll rummage around in there. I'm not sure what they're looking for. There is a rabbit that lives right dead center where I'm showing you. His mother birthed him there, and recently all of our rabbits died except for just a couple in the entire, like really within miles of this entire area. There are no rabbits. We had as many as 30 to 60 rabbits a day visible, and now we have 2, and it happened overnight. And there's no dead bodies, no stinky smells. We don't know what happened to them. Like they were lifted from the sky by night birds or something that came in the dead of the night, or they all died in their dens, but we don't smell anything. Anyway, the coyotes come rummaging through here, and when they do, these little birds, they stay in the trees, but they go to the tops of them and they squawk and squawk and squawk. And I know that's when we have something lurking around. It's either a coyote or a child going to the potty, because we have a park back here. They use this back area as a restroom sometimes for the little tykes that can't make it home on time. But I don't know, it's just really interesting because I wonder all the time about things of nature. My old world Italian mother-in-law would say that the trees when it's about to rain, they flip their leaves over, and you can see like the lighter shade of the underside of the leaves. They turn over. Some people say curl. No, they just kind of they make curl, but when the wind blows, you see the lighter underside. You don't see the darker upper surface much. So they kind of roll over entirely. Not every tree does it. Some trees do it like a lot more than others. But I just wanted to share this nature observation because I'm extremely interested in it. My father used to take me in the woods in Long Island for long, all day, like 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. walks when I was 6 years old, and teach me a lot about nature and how to tell time by the position of the sun. So I just thought it would be interesting. Somebody might like to know these types of informations. And that's it.